Hello there, everybody. I am so happy you are here, and I am live on Google Plus. So I wanted to do this Google Plus today because it's all about self-love, and I'm feeling that I want to feel how to do that more myself. So, you may be one of those people who would like more self-love, to love yourself more in your life. And, or you may know somebody, a daughter or somebody that also needs to have more self-love in their life. And that's what this here Google Plus is going to be about. You can also find the written copy of this on my internet site, Sandra Longmore. And so you see right down there, as right below is my internet site, sandralongmore.com, and everything is there, my blog posts and my periscopes and just what I'm about. And I would love, love, love if you came over to there. And also I am all over social media. Again, very simply, my name, Sandra Longmore. So today's topic is the art of self-love. And the reason maybe you should know a little bit more about why I do these broadcasts is to share with you and uplift me at the same time, and to practice law of attraction. I am a law of attraction trainer, and the more that I practice law of attraction 24 hours out of 7, the better I get at having the ease and flow and grace in my own life. So it's kind of selfish, self-care there happening, because that's what I want, is fun and ease and flow in my life. So the topic today is the art of self-love. Now I am in my art studio here at Medallion Art School where I work. And I just finished a class and another one's coming in just a very short period of time. So I'm wanting to share with you all about self-love. And I got the music going today. Can you hear it in the back? Yeah, got the music going. So I thought I'd try it with the music. I like the music. It's satellite and it just kind of keeps you going when you're teaching and when you're in your flow. So, it's high time that you started this self-love and started telling your brain that you want self-love in your life. You want to love yourself more, and you want it the easy way, not the hard way, the easy way. And there are so many more ways to love yourself, and seeing everything that happens to you as not just something that's happening. No, 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 no. But take a deep breath. As an opportunity to experience more in your life. Now, the hard way to practice self-love is when things seem to be going against you and you keep telling yourself, everything I'm doing is wrong. I'm just such a bad person. It's all wrong, wrong, wrong. Because it's all about vibe, and that's a vibe. And when it's wrong, then you're matching the wrong vibe. That's kind of funny. When it's wrong, you're matching a vibe of lack, a vibe of not so hot, and you want to have that vibe be a balanced vibe, which is when you look at things when they're going bad as an opportunity. That is a higher vibe than, oh, I don't want those things to happen. I don't want that to happen. And the reality is it's happening. And so you to take the stance then as it's reality, it's happening, and I accept and I see it as an opportunity, and I'm interested. If you can't be excited, I'm interested in what the next steps will be. So that's a different perspective, and when things are going against you, they only happen to show you blocks, actual blocks, blocks, bam, 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 blocks to your power. So if you have some blocks to your power, you may be experiencing things that are pretty challenging in your life. And so the idea is to get around those blocks. So if you were to make a list of loving things you could do today, this week, and all year, I bet you could come up with a lot of things. But when that resistance in doing things the hard way comes up, that too will make will be your list. So you need to start to focus on all the ways you are not doing the things on your list. So if you're making this very beautiful list about all the things that you love about yourself, and then you look at your list and you see there are things that you aren't doing that you indeed love yourself about, well, then this is where you start having a battle. You get a battleground set up because all your energy is again going to make yourself wrong. And, does that sound familiar? Sure sounds familiar to me because I have this kind of loop going around sometimes myself. And when that happens, I find myself wanting to change the way I'm thinking. And, it's not that it doesn't happen. It does happen to me, and I know it happens to others. The difference now with me is that I can apply the laws of attraction. I can catch myself thinking about things that don't make me feel very good. And like, I should have done that differently. If only I wouldn't have said that, or I wish that wasn't happening to our family, all those things. Then I say to myself, shut up, Sandra. Just shut up. And that kind of startles me into thinking, then I say, sometimes I laugh when I say that to myself. So, and then I say, is that what you want, Sandra? Is that what you really want? And the answer to myself is always, no, that is not what I want. Then I shift my thinking to finding more positive thoughts about the subject that took me down in the first place. So that's the easy way versus the hard way. Now, 4 easy ways to love yourself more. Got it? 4 of them. First one, accept yourself right now, the flaws and the dents and the, maybe a little food on my mouth because I just had lunch, all of that. But I wanted to talk to you. So accept yourself as you are right this moment. This means exactly, that's step 2, is who you are at this moment. This is a powerful, powerful moment because it is. It's reality right in this moment. And this leads you to step 3 for the 4 steps to loving yourself more. And step 3, it means you are living in present time. That means you're right here living in present time. And that is delicious when you can get yourself to that point that you are living in present time. And the 4th, in the easy way to love yourself, is no regrets. Let go of all those regrets, because no regrets, again, is the lower vibration, keeps you down here in the manifesting lower vibrations, and that stuff isn't so hot. So you want to jump up here into the higher vibration to manifest things that help. So 4 ways that make loving yourself hard, H-A-R-D, hard, is, and sometimes by knowing what you don't want, you know what you do want, so that's why I added this here, is there are 4 ways that make loving yourself hard. As number 1 is thinking how you could have handled a situation in a higher way. So all of us have those things happen where something came out of our mouth, or we did something, put something in motion that wasn't to our best interest or the best interest of the person. And so we go over and over and over again in our mouth, thinking in our mind and thinking, how could have I done that in a different way? How could I have done this better? And that again is a lower vibration. There you are in your lower vibration, vibrating more of what doesn't feel very good. So the second step is continually imagining you could have done better. So if you're continually thinking you could have done better, then you're living in the past, you're living in regret, you're living in that lower vibration. And so just give that one up. And the third way is you're looking into the future to make who you are right now inadequate. So if you look into the future as, in the future here, I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that, and then you look at your current reality and you start feeling, I'm inadequate, I'll never get there. So looking it's okay to look in the future. In fact, it is, but Go into the future with the idea maybe of bringing things from the past that you were victorious about, not things that take you down. It's kind of a fine line there, but you can do it. I know you can. And then the fourth step that makes loving yourself really, really hard is by comparing yourself to others. Oh boy, is that a big one. Comparing yourself to others. Yeah. So those are the 4 steps that make loving yourself hard and the 4 easy steps to love yourself more. And if you want to get a written copy of this, you can go over to my internet site, sandralongmore.com, and I have it written up as a blog post. So, looking into your imagined future, it can really be a good thing, and it can serve you in picturing if you're creating a vision of that next step. And this energy should feel good and exciting. But if you're feeling different, you might be creating from a weaker position. If when you think of the future, you saw yourself as someone who's not achieving the vision yet, you will be making yourself wrong. Yes. So I guess my music kind of turned into words there. So I hope you overlooked those. Maybe I'll say this paragraph once again because there's the music. Ah, yes. Nice and glide and soft. Yes. So, all right, we'll go at this again. So looking into your imagined future can serve you if you see that in picturing it, you are creating a vision of the next step. This energy should feel good and exciting. But if you're feeling different, you might be creating from a weaker position. If when you think of the future, you saw yourself as someone who has not achieved the vision yet, you will be making yourself wrong. And then you'll be spinning your wheels, doing, thinking mind thoughts all around being wrong. So to sum it up in a nutshell, and you'll never guess what, I got a nut deer, an acorn. A boy brought me some acorns today. So to sum it up into this acorn nutshell, it's important to love whom you are now without reservation. Know that you are crystal, like a crystal with many facets. And, or you're like a little seed in this nut that can grow into this magnificent tree. And so see yourself as unique and appreciate your uniqueness and see your path as different than anybody else's. And then it's easier to not compare yourself to others, and to love yourself unconditionally is truly the path of least resistance, loving yourself unconditionally. So that's it for today. This broadcast was so much fun to put together for you, and I will be doing more. I'm also on Periscope under Sandra Longmore. And come on over and listen to my scopes. You can catch my scopes on catch.me. And I also put them on my internet site. So bye for now. Have a fantastical, wonderful day. Truly loving yourself right down from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head. Find something to love because there's a lot there to love. Love you all. Bye.